All right, let's talk about three little words that can cause a whole lot of headaches: miss, lose, and missing. They sound simple, right? But knowing exactly which one to use, well, that can be a different story. So today, we're going to get it all cleared up. You know that moment? You're about to say something and you just pause. You're thinking, wait, did I miss the bus or did I lose the bus? Or are my keys lost or are they missing? Sound familiar? Well, if that's you, you are definitely not alone. This is a super common challenge for people learning English. And there's a good reason for it. A lot of other languages just use one single word for both of these ideas. So it's totally understandable why they get mixed up. Let's untangle this, shall we? Okay, first up, let's tackle the word miss. If you're gonna remember one thing about miss, remember this. It's all about two things: timing and absence. So when we get right down to it, miss means you either didn't connect with something, usually because you were too late, or you're feeling that sad ache because someone or something isn't there with you. Let's break it down into three big situations. First, you miss things like events and opportunities. You miss a class or you miss the deadline for a project. Second, and this is a huge one, you miss transportation. You miss the bus, you miss the train, you miss your flight. And finally, there's that emotional side. You miss your family, you miss your dog, you miss your hometown. It's that feeling of longing. Okay, let's switch gears and move on to our next word, lose. Now, the main idea here is totally different. This one is all about possession and victory. So when you use lose, it means you can't find something anymore, or you have less of something than you used to, or you just plain didn't win. It's about something you had, whether it was an object or a competition, and now it's gone. So here are the four main ways we use it. The most common one is when you just can't find something, right? You lose your keys, you lose your phone. You can also have less of something, like you lose weight, or maybe you lose interest in a TV show. Third, it's about competition. You lose a game, you lose an argument. And finally, it's used in a gentle, respectful way to talk about someone passing away, like saying, she lost her father last year. Now, this is the perfect test case. I missed the game simply means you didn't get to see it. Maybe you were stuck in traffic. But I lost the game means you were probably playing in it and your team didn't win. See that? One little word, a completely different story. It's kind of cool. And hey, while we're here, just a quick bonus tip to save you from a super common mix-up. Remember, L-O-S-E, our verb, is pronounced with a Z sound, like lose. But L-O-O-S-E is an adjective that means not tight, and it's pronounced with a sharp S sound, loose. It's a tiny detail, but oh man, it makes a big difference. All right, on to the final piece of our puzzle, the word missing. Now, what's different about this one is that it's an adjective, not a verb. And the whole idea behind it really just boils down to one powerful word: expectation. Yeah, that's really the key. When something is missing, it just means it is not where you expect it to be. The focus isn't on how it disappeared or who took it. It's just the simple fact that it isn't in its proper spot. We use this in a few different ways. For an object, you might say, my keys are missing, meaning they aren't in your bag where they're supposed to be. For a person at an event, you might ask, why was Sarah missing from the party? She was expected to be there, but she wasn't. And of course, in a more serious way, it's used when someone's whereabouts are unknown, like when a person is reported missing. In every single case, an expectation was broken. Okay, I know that was a lot of information. So what do you say we put it to the test? Let's do a quick quiz to make sure all these ideas really stick. You ready? Okay, here's the first one. Picture this. You run to the station, you're out of breath, but the train is already pulling away. What happened? I blank the train. You missed the train. Yes, exactly. It's about transportation and timing. You arrived too late. Perfect. All right, next up, your team played its heart out, but the other guys just scored a few more points. What's the result? We blank the game. We lost the game. That's it. It's about failing to win a competition. You were there, you played, but you didn't win. You got it. Okay, last one, that sinking feeling. You pat your pocket where your wallet always is, and it's empty. It's not there. So, what's the status? My wallet is blank. It's missing, exactly. It's not where you expect it to be. You don't know if you dropped it, you don't know if you lost it. All you know for sure is that it's not where it should be. Fantastic. Let's wrap this all up with one final super clear summary that puts everything we've talked about side by side. Seeing it all at once can really make it click. So here it is all boiled down. Miss is all about timing and absence. Lose is all about possession and victory. And missing is all about expectation. Honestly, if you can just remember those three core ideas, timing, possession, expectation, you're going to get it right almost every single time. So here's the real test. Now that you have this in your head, where are you going to notice these words being used today? As you go about your day, listen for them. In conversations, on TV, anywhere. You'll probably start spotting them everywhere, and that's really the best way to make this knowledge second nature.